Oasis was definitely like a fucking Ferrari. Great to look at, great to drive, and it'll fucking spin out of control every now and again when you go too fast.
Oasis's greatest strength was the relationship between me and Liam. It's also what drove the band into the ground in the end, you know what I mean?
It was Adam and Eve, yeah? They had 2 sons, yeah? These 2 sons had a fight one day. One fucking stabbed the other in that. Right, this is in the Bible, man. Get to fuck. That's what it's all about. That's why we'll be the best band in the world, because I fucking hate that swat.
We were stood there having a cig. I remember an older lad's coming down. This kid's pulled out this little fucking hammer and went whack on my head. Blood everywhere. Got out of fucking double math, so that was all right.
I've got a perfect alibi for that, so it's not to do with me. Somebody hammered the music into him. He's got a fucking lot to answer for, hasn't he?
He went, right, look, do you want to be in this band? I says, yeah, but we'll have to change that fucking name now, because it's terrible. And there was a poster in our room with the Inspiral carpets. It certainly wasn't about Swindon Oasis. It was like, you know, there was a kebab shop called Oasis. There was a fucking taxi rank called Oasis. It's that fucking name keeps coming up, Oasis. Kind of a little bit out on our own. I just thought Oasis, that was good.
Stuff played back, and it was really a mega moment. So, I mean, there is the myth that I kicked open the fucking rehearsal room door and said, everybody stop what they're doing, I am here to make us all millionaires. You know, there wasn't that at all, you know what I mean?
We're going to get rid of Phil Collins and Sting. We've got to get in the charts and stamp them out.
Do you know what I mean? I want the severed head of Phil Collins in my fridge by the end of this decade, and if I haven't, I'll be a failure. Someone had sent out for Chinese or fish and chips or something, or Chinese fish and chips. I went in the back room, and as bizarre as it sounds, wrote Supersonic in about however long it takes 6 other guys to eat a Chinese meal. Done gigs before that, but nobody knew any of the songs. On the day that Supersonic came out, you know, they're singing your words back that you nonsensically wrote down at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
What you wanna say, but before tomorrow, there's nothing said to take you home.
Trouble seemed to find us at any given point. We're barred from a full chain of hotels, and honestly, nowhere to take us anywhere.
I do remember one hotel, the whole bedroom went out the window. Mattress, pillows, everything. If it moves, fling it. What do you do? Go to bed at 10 o'clock every night? I don't think so.
Fuck off, mate, you know what I mean?
At one point, we're going to Amsterdam to support this band from Wigan, The Verve, our first international gig. So this guy picked us up in a van, and he's going to be our roadie, Jason Rhodes. And I said to him, all right, nice to meet you, fucking forget that. Did they give you a float? And he's saying, no, that's for petrol, so never mind petrol. And we took the float off him and then spent about an hour driving around Manchester getting drugs. And then, as fate would have it, there was a load of West Ham fans on this overnight ferry.
The drink of choice for a few hours was champagne and Jack Daniels slammers. Fighting is breaking out all around us, really. Liam joins in. I mean, through the windows along the deck, he's having a great time. He looks like he's in a school playground chasing Lee. The next time I see him, he's still running, but he's got policemen running after him.
Down at the bottom of the boat, we get locked up.
We were heading back, not having any money. Couldn't phone anyone, couldn't do nothing.
I remember getting to the hotel and having to ring Marcus and Alec, and they're going, you fucking what?
I called McGee, and I'll never forget this, and this is another reason why I love McGee. I said, are you sitting down? I've got some news. Everybody's been arrested. The only word he said was, brilliant.
It all stems down to when he bought a stereo years ago when we shared a room. And I think one night I'd come in pissed, and I couldn't find the light switch, so I pissed all over his fucking new stereo. I think it basically boils down to that. He's held that grudge.
It's all about what's inside the fucking tin of beans that counts, not what the fucking wrapper is or how much it costs. Man, it's about what's inside the tin of beans, man. And like, if it's right, it's right.
It's gonna be beans.
If this ever goes on like a video with the kids,
Right?
I would apologise, but I'm not going to, because he's a prick.
And there's no easy way out. The day's moving just too fast for me.
I absolutely loved Japan. It was fucking mayhem. Griggs wasn't too keen on it. He was like, oh, it's not what they're fussing about. I'm like, me, you fucking lunatic. That's what they're fussing about.
American customs been asked a question to fucking blow Liam's mind, you know what I mean?
All right, what we got here then?
He's a singer.
What's the purpose of your visit? You what? What fucking visit? I'm not visiting, mate. I'm fucking rock star. I'm here to steal your soul. OK, you can follow me now, sir. You're coming this way. Someone had discovered the joys of crystal meth.
We were doing big fucking lines of it, and it just fucking kept us up for days.
Everyone was appalling. Every member of the crew, every member of the fucking band, because of crystal meth.
Phil Smith, our roadie, was responsible for putting the set lists out. For some reason, my set list was different to everybody else's.
They were all playing different songs at the same time.
It was a shambles, man.
See what I can for you, you know.
Noel was quite upset about it. He said, can you give me money? And I said to him, well, what do you want? And he goes, well, enough money to go back home. So I just gave him like $700. That's all I had, I said, you know? He said, can I have my passport? So I gave him a passport. I remember ringing up Marcus saying, he's going to leave. He's like, no, it'll be fine, He's going to sleep it off, it'll be fine. I was like, I don't think so.
Paul Weller's drummer had a brother called Alan. And I was going, right, cool, I'm asked, what does he look like? Smedley little mod. Cool, let's get him down here.
He starts talking about the drums, and I'm like, I'm fucking not interested in how you can play. As long as you look the part, you'll do. By the way, you're doing Top of the Pops on Wednesday. As I recall, Liam was going pretty fucking mad. Somebody let a fire extinguisher off in the farmhouse. I think maybe one of my guitars got damaged, and I blamed him.
He just exploded into a big fucking bunch of chaos like you'd never seen, man.
I remember smashing his head in with a cricket bat.
The whole studio got smashed to pieces. Everything just got fucking blitzed.
But somebody must have got on my tits, you know what I mean?
Probably me not giving a fuck. So I was just going, bollocks, let's have it.
Driving off with White. Liam appeared out of nowhere and threw a dustbin at the car. And we'd only known Alan about 2 weeks. And he was saying, can't be over. I've only just joined. We were like, no. This is going to happen all the time. And he was going, fucking hell, mate, what kind of fucking band is this?
Griggs is a gentle soul, you know what I mean? He wasn't like me and Noel or like Bonehead. You know, we were fucking pretty mental.
He was suffering from nervous exhaustion. We weren't the kind of band that was like, oh, poor Griggs or poor Liam. It was like, fuck that, cunt. We've got shit to do, man. Scott's just told me he wants to, like, quit. Just missing me bird.
He might have just gone, you know what? This is not for me. It's either that or his bird must have been fit as fuck, you know what I mean?
I always take things like that. I would always laugh my way through it. And the bass player that's standing in for the bass player who's got nervous exhaustion is saying, I can't handle it anymore. And we're laughing, going, we must be the biggest bunch of cunts in the world.
Our next guests are the most popular rock and roll band in Britain today. Can you guys prove it? Seriously, how would we know? Are you really? Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, okay, I believe you. I'm going to believe you this time, but if there's trouble later with the equipment missing... all right, here, just relax.
Where's the rest of the band tonight, then?
Who cares? Marcus was saying, we'll just cancel everything, to a chorus of, whoa, what the fuck? That's not how we run shit. If my fucking mum has got to play bass, that gig is happening.
I remember just getting a message like, Griggs is going to come back and do the gig.
We never fussed about it. It was like, have a nice fucking rest, did you lazy fucker? I didn't even know you fucking gone.
Pre-fucking the liquid room. One word.
Say what up, kid? Sausages, what? And us as a band have got loads and loads of gigs to do and things to do and can make them. You know what I mean? I don't feel no way of splitting up. I'm not into that at all. But if he feels it, then he feels it. You know what I mean? A good slap down the jaw, man, will change his mind.
Nothing better than singing them songs, man, to the people. Fucking blast their souls and then just going fucking apeshit.
What, you ask me if I'm happy? Listen, I've got £87 million in the bank. I've got a Rolls Royce. I've got 3 stalkers. I'm about to go on the board at Manchester City. I'm part of the greatest band in the world. Am I happy with that? No, I'm not! I want more!
What does a Brit Award mean? Fuck all.
Has-beens shouldn't present fucking awards to Gonna Be.
One of the heads of the Brits said, this will ruin your career. You fucking bellend. If anyone's going to ruin my career, it's going to be me, not you.
I remember going to the pub some days at like 11 o'clock. By 12:30, people would be dancing on the tables and snorting cocaine, you know what I mean? You're like, fucking hell, I went for the fucking pint and I read the paper, and now fucking all hell's broke loose, you know what I mean?
There's a chemistry between the band and the audience. There's something magnetic drawing the two to each other. The love and the vibe and the passion and the rage and the joy that are coming from the crowd. If anything, that's what Oasis was.